Good morning, friends. Here I am with another episode of Hibernation, the Matsya Avatar. Matsya means fish in Sanskrit. Matsya Avatar was the first avatar of Lord Vishnu according to Hinduism. The great floods finds mention in Hindu mythology texts like the Satapatha Brahmana, where in the Matsya avatar takes place to save the pious and the first man Manu and advises him to build a giant boat. Lord Matsya is generally represented as a four armed figure with the upper torso of a man and the lower of a fish. It is said that during the Satya Yuga, the people on the earth had become irreligious and disorderly in the way they lived their lives. This is when the gods collectively decided to flood the earth and prepare it for the process of renovation. I think the same thing is happening even today to the earth. The virus which has attacked the earth has put all the human beings in a lockdown, and the earth is going through a process of cleaning itself. Lord Brahma, the creator, had been given the guidelines to remodel the earth by Lord Vishnu. These guidelines were the Vedas, the four principal books of Hinduism. Lord Brahma decided to rest before this grand task as he was quite tired from the process of creation. At this time, a horse headed demon named Hygriva, don't mistake it for Lord Hygriva, the avatar of Vishnu, who is considered as a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. But this Hygriva is a horse headed demon came out of Brahma's nose and stole the Vedas from him. Then Hygriva went and hid himself deep in the ocean of the earth. Meanwhile, a pious king named Satyavrata, who was a great admirer of Lord Vishnu, regularly worshipped Lord Vishnu and wished to take Lord Vishnu's blessings. So, Lord Vishnu, pleased with his devotion, decides to pay a visit to Manu. The story, according to the Matsya Purana, goes like this: Satyavrata, the king of pre ancient Dravida and a devotee of Lord Vishnu, who was later known as Great King Manu, was washing his hands in a river when a little fish swam into his hands and pleaded him to save its life. He soon gives refuge to the little fish. He puts it in a jar, which it soon overgrows. He then moves it to a tank, a river, and then finally to a ocean. But to no avail. The fish was growing larger and larger. The fish then revealed himself to be Lord Vishnu and told him that a deluge would occur within 7 days that would destroy all life. The fish told Manu that at the end of the Yuga, the mare who lived at the bottom of the ocean would open her mouth to release a poisonous fire. This very fire will burn the whole universe, gods, constellations, and everything. The seven clouds of doomsday would then flood the earth until everything was a single ocean. So, literally, all the continents would be submerged and there would be only water on the earth. Therefore, the fish instructed Satyavrata to build an ark to take all medicinal herbs, all the varieties of seeds, and accompanied by 7 saints along with serpent Vasuki and pairs of other animals. As the time of flood approached, Manu's ark was complete, and before the flood water could sweep onto the land, Manu asked Vishnu why mankind had to meet such a deadly fate, to which Vishnu, who was in the form of Matsya, told Manu that the world was corrupt and unrighteous. Hence, he was the only man alive and that he would be the father of the future generations of men to come. Manu, with great devotion, prays to Lord Vishnu. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धो च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव शरणं मम देव देव. Saying so, he follows the instructions of Lord Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu, who is in the form of Matsya, killed Haigriva and returned the Vedas to Brahma. Then he tied himself to Manu's ark using Vasuki as a rope and protected them from the storm and the floods. When the storm ended and the water subsided, Matsya Vishnu left Manu and the others at the Himalayas, where they could begin human civilization once again. Such great was Lord Narayana, who has reconstructed the world once again. सशङ्खचक्रं सकिरीटकुण्डलं सपीतवस्त्रं सरसीरुहेक्षणं सहारवक्षस्थलशोभिकौस्तुभं नमामि विष्णुं शिरसा चतुर्भुजम्.